We're at episode 34, and we started when we were younger. You were my boo.
Now another brother's taking, now my money's still in your eyes.
Is it all right though? Because another brother's taking over, but it's still all right. Is it all right?
Wow,
if another brother's taking over,
sing?
You are saying anything.
I say anything when I'm singing a
Yeah,
song.
and when you're talking.
Watch your mouth.
Welcome to Soft Launch episode 34.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna come in and start.
I didn't know what you were doing.
I had to get a couple things out because I had a lot of stuff happen to me this week. It's been a long week, and I just want to talk about some stuff.
Let's get the thing out because he's got something off. Yeah.
That we'll get into it, but not too deeply because I'm afraid to talk to my family about it. I haven't talked to them about it. They're gonna listen to the pod. They're gonna reach out to check in on me. Guys, I lost my job.
This is our first segment called One Thing About We.
Baby, we got to do the intro. We didn't even do the intro. You
What
just
do you
jumping
mean?
around. We got to welcome to Soft Launch. I'm JC Mendoza.
Yeah, and I'm stoned. Just what it is. Just had to go for a walk before I go get me a little pre-roll skulls.
Yeah, because she was in the mood.
What's
Yes, welcome to episode 34 of Soft Launch. I'm JC Mendoza, a.k.a. JC No Jobs. Here with the one and only Samantha Santos,
a.k.a. New Jobs.
A.k.a. Sammy New Jobs, a.k.a. Sammy Ethers.
Yeah, a.k.a. Sammy, that's now, call me daddy because I'm taking care of us.
Sammy Breadwinners. Yeah, I'm just JC Housewives here. And so let's, what's episode 34? We're happy to be here, man.
Yeah.
It's about 10:30 p.m. on a Monday, but we couldn't go to bed without giving you guys the fucking reel. And to give you that reel, we're just gonna have to jump right into it like Usher at the Super Bowl with our first segment. One thing about we. And one thing about me, I got laid off this week. I lost my job, and I'm gonna press a couple buttons till I find the right one.
Yeah,
so just bear with me.
We're gonna figure it out, guys. Well, now that you got nothing but time.
I should be better at this. Nope, it is scary. It is scary hours because I don't have a second income. No.
That's when you get
unemployment. Nobody's clapping for me. There it is.
Wow, this is the last one you tried.
And it's just what it is.
Listeners.
So my family, if you're listening to this, do not reach out to me and ask me if everything's okay. Everything's fine. It's just in this economy, things are tough. Things are a little tough.
Nothing's wrong. He's just gonna be single real soon.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
No, just kidding.
But yeah, I was working at Warner Music Group, and they laid off like
it's crazy.
600 employees.
Every company is getting laid off. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sad that I don't have the day job, but I'm happy that everybody got fired because it's not like they just picked me.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So shout out to my boy Foots who got me the job and is the reason why I'm in this predicament, unfortunately. But honestly, even losing that job, I never would I go back to teaching.
No, ever.
And that wasn't even a thought. Not even a thought. So we got laid off, but I got about a month's severance, so that's nice. I can pay for a month that I'm not working. So I'll just have to figure it out. So honestly, this is a good time for everybody who's listening to the pod. If you
join the fucking Patreon because I don't want to stay at my job and it's because I got a lot on my shoulders.
Yeah, you got to join the Patreon, www.patreon.com/softlaunch for just $5 a month.
Yeah,
what a fucking good deal.
Yeah, you can buy us a loaf of bread.
Yeah, buy us a loaf of bread, buy some dairy products, a couple eggs, because the only eggs in this apartment are the ones that we already have.
Yeah,
because we can't afford new ones.
Yeah, and my eggs they're getting dried up.
Yeah, but I can't afford to fertilize them. But it's been a week.
Yeah,
it's been a week. Lost my job on Wednesday, and I feel like I lost it in a ridiculous. Like they were talking in the Slack. In my Slack, like everybody knew what it was.
But I think they forgot you were in there, I think.
Yeah. Which lets you know how good at my job I was.
Yeah, I think they just forgot because they were like, I'll let you guys know more about your severance packages later. And then JC's reading, he's like,
do we get laid off?
Did I just get laid off? And then I was like, oh, maybe they're just talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
And then he asked, and he was on another call, and they told him.
Yeah, they got laid off. The whole company I was working for pretty much got just dissolved.
Yeah,
they sold it. None of them. No accounts that we work with are still up. So one thing about me, I lost I got laid off, but I don't know if I'm gonna bounce back. I really don't.
No,
It's
you
just-
are gonna bounce. I'm not even worried.
No idea,
I'm
dude.
not even worried. And honestly, God is good.
Yeah.
Because I started this new job,
That's true.
and you get paid until I get paid, and 3 days later is like after the last day of your job.
last day of my
So
job.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna be great.
We're gonna
you
be
held
great.
me down, I'ma hold you down.
Yeah, and you know what? It's really admirable, but I don't believe you at all.
No.
And then
I'm just like Heather Gay, I'm a ride or die.
Yeah, and I just need you to do that, even when I punch you in the eye.
Speaking of being punched in the eye.
Oh my God! Yeah. Speaking of being punched in the eye, I don't know if you guys can tell, but by the lighting, it looks like I have a black eye on my left eye because Samantha and I
Because you're a
went.
big fan of TLC.
Fucking Samantha Santos, the queen of my life. We went to New Jersey and we
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Yeah, it's just this is like this. I love you for even doing this with me. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Oh, thank
continue.
you. Good. You didn't make me feel loved that day, but it's whatever. We're not ready to talk about it. I don't know why I brought it up. This whole part's been bleeped out. But we went to New Jersey and we got these things called vampire facials.
Yeah.
Where I didn't.
Whoa, we're gonna take it back a little bit.
Go.
We got hit up from this podcast
Yes, from this podcast.
to get free vampire facials.
Yes.
And so that was important to say.
You should drop the plug. Where did we get it?
I will plug it,
Yeah.
and it'll be on the screen. I just don't remember the name. Her name is Jessie, but I don't remember what her thing is. But it is in Edgewater, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I will we will put it up here.
We'll
All her
properly
information.
plug it.
Yes.
Yeah, in post.
Yes. Support women-owned businesses.
Yes.
Yes. Support Latina-owned businesses.
Yeah, shout out to Jessie.
But so we got hit up by her, and she did this service for us. It's a very expensive service.
Yeah.
Like people pay like $1,500.
Kim
to get this done.
Kardashian did it.
Yeah. So they take your blood out of your
Yeah.
arm, and then they spin it, and they take like some plasma or some shit out of it that helps rejuvenate the collagen in your face. So
Yeah.
it like helps your skin look really great.
Yeah,
But
they take blood out of your arm and they shoot it back into your face. That's what they do. I don't know what. Yeah, that's what it is.
well, that was the second part. The first part was when they're scrubbing your.
Well, they have to numb you. They have to numb your face.
Yeah. So anyway, so we get there. It's basically what I said. So it rejuvenates your collagen. I don't know why I thought this was going to be not invasive.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's probably just going to be like a little thing because like I don't know, people post about it all the time.
Yeah, and you've been talking about it for months. Like, oh, it's more natural. It's a natural thing because you were nervous about like doing other.
Yeah, I
stuff
don't want to
your
do
face,
anything like to my face.
Yeah. And you were like, no, but this vampire facial is just your own blood. It's different. And
Yeah.
you had been talking about it for months. So my only experience and knowledge of this thing is through you.
Yeah.
And then we get there, and they're like, yeah, so we have to numb your face, and we're gonna inject.
They didn't inject.
They did. It was shots. A needle was in our faces.
You're making it sound like they were just putting blood back into us. No, that's not what they were doing.
Okay, what were they doing?
It's the plasma of the blood, and then they scrape your face like they microneedle your face.
Oh yeah, that shit hurts.
They
too.
microneedle your face, and then they put your plasma back in there, and then whatever she had left over, she was like, "Oh, I can put the plasma directly into your smile lines and under your eyes." And she was like, and it'll help, like you know, like that it'll help rejuvenate that collagen even
Yeah.
better than over the skin.
What does the collagen do?
Collagen is what keeps your skin like your elasticity and all that, so that you don't. Because when you lose elasticity in your face, that's
when
why
you
you
get
start.
wrinkles and
Yeah,
stuff?
because like your skin starts to like,
Yeah.
it doesn't bounce back. So kids have that, and then you lose it, so collagen boosts it back.
Yeah. So yeah, they took blood out of our arms. They did something to the blood. They fucking finessed the blood and they shot the blood back into our face.
At the end, yes,
the end.
but that was like the smallest part.
That's the biggest. That's the whole thing. That's the biggest part. That's the smallest part.
No,
That's the
because then
biggest
not
part.
every doctor and not every person does that. She does it because she knows that she said that she's like she worked with a doctor who did that, and that's who she learned from.
So taking the blood out of our arm, why would you do that if you weren't going to shoot it back into our face?
Because they microneedle you, babe, and then it goes into your skin like a
They
serum.
were microneedling me with blood?
Yeah, like
Oh, I didn't know that.
stuff she was putting on you was your blood.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to get anything injected.
No, that's what she said. That's why I told you didn't have to do it.
Oh, well, that changes the whole context.
So
of
as you know, so we go there and the lady starts explaining and JC just tunes the fuck out. So
yeah, because she said I'm going to inject, and I was like, oh, this is not what I had in mind.
yeah.
Did you know?
No, when she said that, and then I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And then when she left the room, I was like, JC, you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Yeah.
And then he just went along with it.
Yeah, I didn't want to be rude. She was doing us a service. I
No,
was
you could have gotten
scared.
the rest of the service.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I was shook. I didn't know what to say. We came there for the thing, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll get a bit out of it. And all I got was a fucking black eye and a bad suntan. But I'm sure in a couple days it's gonna look good.
My skin looks great.
Yeah, you look wonderful. You look amazing. I thought you looked good before, but you feel like you look better now. What looks good on you is the confidence of whatever you're feeling. Because I can't tell the difference, but I feel like you love the way you look.
I literally walked into my mom's house and she was like, "Your skin's glowing."
Yeah. That's because you had a pep in your step. It was your aura was glowing. My favorite thing about this procedure the funniest thing to me, the only ray of sunshine that I found in the whole thing, because I felt like I looked terrible. I thought I looked horrible after. I had to go on stage later that night. I was super fun. I'll post a picture. I went on stage with a beanie and my glasses for the first time in my career.
Yeah.
Because I looked like a fucking reverse jack-o'-lantern. My eyes were white.
Yeah, we left and his
red.
face was, our face, because you leave and your face is like
bad.
you got a sunburn.
Yeah.
So red. It was also like so sunny and so bright. So I feel like everyone could see it on our face.
And you were super cool about it. I was like, oh man, I feel like I look like an asshole.
Yeah, I knew I looked like an asshole.
And I asked the lady, I was like, do you think I'll be able to go on stage? And she was like, yeah.
That's not how she
yes,
said
it
it.
was. She's, no, it'll be better by tonight. That's why I was freaking. I'm like, oh, she just doesn't want to be mean.
No, she said, no, it'll be red, but it'll be like, it's not going to look anything like it looks right now.
Yeah. So anyway, we got these vampire facials. I felt like I looked horrible. I thought I don't know when the benefits come because I still have the because they inject with the needle, right? And it first of all it hurts. And the lady's making jokes like, yo, he's mad because she's injecting me with this needle. She's like, he's not laughing at all. I'm like, well, this shit doesn't tickle.
I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was having a great time.
Yeah.
You weren't paying attention because you were tuned out.
Yeah, because I was nervous.
I was like so excited to get this done.
Yeah. The thing about this procedure and a lot of procedures
it's for a bitch.
Yeah, it's for women, whatever. I'm sure I'll do it one day when I feel like I need it. But the thing is like, you're going to look, their whole pitch is you're going to look terrible for 6 to 7 days and then you're going to look great. I'm like, I don't think we're going to look any different. I'm just used to seeing a fucking horror show where my face used to be. And anything after that's going to look great. So they don't actually make you look better. They just make you look like shit. And when you get back to normal, they're like, oh, isn't that nice?
No, it really works.
Yeah,
it really works.
Well, we'll see.
It takes your pore, like it shrinks your pores, and you have large pores.
I don't know what the fuck.
And I feel, and your cheek, they're so much smaller.
Okay, I wasn't pressed about my pore size. I'm pressed about my penis size. You know what I'm saying? Can you microneedle my dick bigger? That's what, but whatever. No, we did these and I felt like I looked like an idiot and then I woke up and I got laid off the next day.
Yeah.
So it was just
wasn't a good 2 days.
Rough couple days for the kid.
Yeah.
And it's just what it is. But we did have a great soft launch live show. That's true.
We had my favorite one.
Yeah, we can clap it up for that.
We can clap it up
for the soft launch live show.
Let it go for a little.
We can clap it up for the soft launch live show and also our official softie of the week, the one and only Steph Quintero. All right, sorry for throwing your whole government out there, but you are
sorry.
the GOAT.
I don't know why we did that, but I guess we do it to Maria Maverick.
She has it on her for fuck it, whatever. Steph Quintero, the fucking softie, the softie of the week, leader of the launch pad, and her man, whose name I forgot, but he had tattoos on his hands, so he's a fucking strong man. And
Steph, I want you to let us know if you were the confession about the condom coming out of you.
There's no way.
100% I know it was you.
I know
my girl. I know my girl.
If it was, salute, because that's some fucking fat clitoral energy.
I feel like you're not understanding that story.
No. I'm not.
About with the condom falling out of her?
From somebody else, I was thinking.
No, the guy was wearing a condom. Oh. I knew when we were on stage that you didn't get it. Oh. You're having sex with somebody.
Yeah.
The condom comes off while you're having sex, but for some reason the guy didn't realize that the condom fell off and she didn't know the condom was stuck inside her. And when she went to pee 2 days later, a condom just fell out. Oh. And it was the first time she had sex with that guy, and it's the guy she's still with.
Oh, I thought that a condom was up there from another guy that she had sex with. And while she was having sex with the new guy, the condom came out. Well, that makes the story way different.
Yeah, I knew it. That's why I abandoned the story on stage.
I was misinterpreting it.
Yeah, because you said something that had nothing to do with the story, and I was like, he's not getting what this is.
I didn't get it at all.
Yeah.
So that's just what's going to happen with me
sometimes.
Happen,
yeah.
I had a show on Friday, and a lady said that she was from
Columbus,
what I thought was Clement Circle, and I was like, I had never heard of Clement Circle. This bitch says she from Clement Circle. It must be nice if it ends in a shape. I did this whole crowd work thing, only for 4 comics to go on stage and Samantha be like, she said Columbus Circle, because then the sad part is that I said Clement Circle, and then she told me where it was. She was like 59th and 9th, and I'm fully aware that Columbus Circle's there. And I was like, I didn't even know 59th had a night. That's what I said. Sometimes I just don't know what's going on. And honestly, when you get laid off and you get blood shot into your face, that's just what's going to happen sometimes. You're just going to have a rough week. And I can't hear so good because my ears are very waxy as well.
They just pour small and your brain smaller too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I meant to tell, like, as it was happening, like Stuart was like, he didn't hear him. I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's so funny.
And then I forgot to tell you what, like, after the first, and then I was like, oh, I meant to tell you.
Yeah. So it's just, I've had myself a week.
That was my favorite part of the whole night. It made me belly laugh.
I will put both of those. If I can get that tape from UO, I'm going to post that on the Patreon of this whole Clement Circle fucking extravaganza. And you'll also see me fucking completely mishear the biggest, most important confession that we had at the show, because we did get that tape. Shout out to Sandy. And,
yes. And you can see our skin.
Yeah, those will be up on
how red it was.
Exactly. Those will be up on the Patreon as soon as we get those videos. And we know we haven't uploaded any videos to Patreon yet. Be patient with us. We're still figuring out how it goes. We're going through an emotional time. Yeah, it's a lot for us. But on the bright side, I don't have a job, so I fucking figure it out. Yeah. But we had a great soft launch live show. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to Tara and Kevin came through. Had a great time. Shout out to my pop came through. Had a great time. Speaking of my pop, our last podcast episode had the most comments
ever out
of every fucking episode. We got to clap it up for my dad for that one. We got to clap it up for him because that's all he's getting because he's not coming on the show. No, he'll one day I can make a promise.
We'll let you come on the show if all the people that subscribe to our channel that were your friends actually listen. If the views are up in the next one. Yeah. All I'm going to do is just keep bribing your dad to make our podcast the biggest podcast in the world.
Yeah, your dad.
Your dad's going to put a billboard on the FDR drive.
Yeah, Dad, text us a fucking star, a gold star, because that's what you're going to have to be to get on this podcast. You're going to have to blow up bigger than us, and then we're going to need you. No, man. Yeah. Shout out to my pop. He's been driving our engagement up fucking single-handedly.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to see him on the pod... just comment something funny that's not about my dad.
Yeah. Or everybody listen to the pod that's subscribed.
If somebody gets me a good remote job from home where I don't have to do too much, but I still get a good amount of money, I'll let my dad on the pod.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're just everything that we need. If I get Dad, if you get me on JFL, you can come on the pod.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep you.
Hey Dad, get me a Netflix.
Yeah.
Get me on Netflix.
Buy us a house.
Yeah.
Pay for our wedding.
Yeah, Dad, get the fucking. And you can come on the pod. And you can find out what I said. www.patreon.com. Yeah, no, that's probably gonna. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But go to Patreon, and that's the only way you can potentially find out.
I'm just trying to have a career in this city. Yeah. And JC doesn't care about it.
Yeah, because I don't have a career professionally. I'm just trying to tank everything. I'm really self-sabotaging. But we had a great live show.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Rachel Williams, Jared Waters, Casey Shornima, Anthony Moore all came through, fucking shut it down.
Shout out to my baby for being the best co-host.
Oh, you? Yeah, no, you was killing it. You were killing it.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. We can't wait to upload those videos.
No, yeah, it was really fun. And it's going to look good, too, because we had somebody, like, actually record it.
We're going to try to do that for the rest of the shows going forward. But yeah, we definitely got a bunch of stuff to upload for you guys. Had a great live show. And then we had some great friendship last night. We watched the Super Bowl together at my friend Victor's house. Fun. Shout out to Victor and Dottie, the hostesses with the mostesses.
Yeah, shout out Curry.
Shout out Big Curry there. They're fucking gorgeous. What is it,
my God. No, Golden Retriever.
I was asking. Golden Retriever.
Just the most beautiful baby besides my baby.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I mean, Usher was a great part of the night.
Yeah.
But it was about Curry for me.
Yeah, we had a great time.
And Glizzy too.
Out of it. And shout out to the Glizzard, the Scotsman.
Glizzy's so cute, and the way he walks is the tiniest little feet.
Yeah, so we shout out to AJ and Nardi. They have a dog who they claim is a Dachshund.
A Dachshund, yeah.
They claim is a wiener dog, but is a full-bred Scottish Terrier.
It is.
And they are both in denial about it.
Not a full-bred.
Fuller bred.
Yeah.
It is 90-10.
Yeah.
Nah, the dog is dumb long though. But he's got a full Scottish face.
Yeah. He's a 4th of July hot dog.
Yeah. The dog's name is Glizzy.
He's a Frankfurter.
Yeah. The dog's name is Glizzy. The dog's name should be Forrest Whitaker because he's the last king of Scotland. All right, his eye's a little lazy, just like I am because I don't have a job. It's just what it is.
We're just got a black eye.
Yeah, man. But we had honestly, as bad as the week was, we had a really fun weekend. The Super Bowl was honestly super entertaining. It was a great game.
The last
went to overtime. He said that last
little thing they did there.
Usher was incredible.
Yeah.
The performance was incredible.
Yeah.
What did you think about the performance?
I mean, please. I mean, that's such a millennial thing. That was I loved it start to finish.
Yeah, start to finish.
Just should have made the mic louder.
I know.
I couldn't hear him at all.
We were also going fucking nuts in the house.
No. But when I rewatched it, I felt like I couldn't hear him. Like I felt like he had the mic all the way over here.
Yeah,
but he didn't.
No.
But they just must have had the volume down.
It was a. I mean,
probably had it down because I didn't want to hear Alicia Keys sing.
Yeah, Alicia Keys had a rough one.
Yeah, I can't say we saw it live.
Yeah,
we watched it live, but we were all like screaming that I thought it was great.
Yeah, no, I thought.
And then when I heard it back, and I was like,
she
oof,
looked incredible.
I mean, please, doesn't even matter what she sounded like.
Yeah, she looked incredible. But,
oh my, what a body.
Yeah.
Jesus Christmas.
She gave what we wanted Rihanna to give last year.
Yeah.
But Rihanna just gave us a kid.
Yeah, boring.
Who the fuck asked for that? Who the fuck
I don't know why
asked for
she
that?
just didn't postpone it.
I'm saying, do it. She should be doing it. She's pregnant again right now.
No. She's not pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, hers was cool, but like, cause she has mad hits. But you know, I wanted to see Rihanna shake ass.
That's the thing. It's like Rihanna has so many hits, but like, yeah, you want to watch her throw ass.
Yeah, be a little skanky.
Yeah, and that it's just that's the best part. I saw Rihanna in concert, and I was like, I'm wet.
Yeah,
she's incredible.
Yeah,
but. It was fine. I enjoyed it. But the Usher I love, but it did make us.
Yeah, we went down a rabbit hole of best Super Bowl performances of all time. Usher, where would you say top 10 maybe? I feel like for us, I'm trying to be objective. Nostalgia puts it like so close to the top, but like it didn't sound incredible. You know what I mean? But it looked. I mean, Usher was at the peak.
No, I loved it. It would definitely be top 10 for me.
Yeah.
Well, and mostly because there's just a lot of stinkers on that list.
I mean, most of them are fucking awful.
Oh my God. They really it didn't get good till like the 2010s.
Yeah, it didn't get good.
They had some.
It started like Mike Jack did it in '93. That was a big turning point. And Mike Jack, more than the actual performance, his fucking aura was crazy.
Yeah.
Just jumped up, didn't say anything for 3 minutes. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's insane because Usher did like 3 seconds of every song just to make sure he can get all his hits in. And Michael Jackson said, hey, I'm going to just take 2 minutes to look to the right. Yeah. Then I got to check the left.
Yeah. Who that over there?
Yeah. Then I would take my glasses. It's like 2.5 minutes of silence.
But that is the best part of the performance, though. Not because he's not playing his music, but I'm like, yo, this is incredible.
Yo, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you're waiting to go to the bathroom. So when it was like, I could have peed.
Yeah,
you know what
true.
I mean? You're just standing there.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I love Michael Jackson.
No, Michael Jackson's the greatest performer of all time.
Yes. I mean, I love him. I mourned his death.
Yeah.
Months.
Yeah.
I could not listen to a song. I would start crying.
Yeah.
I like canceled plans and I was
no, I know it was a sad thing. He's a fucking icon, Michael Jackson. He might be the greatest person to ever do the Super Bowl, but I don't think his performance was the best performance.
So here's the thing: is that we were talking about Super Bowl performances, and I was like, Michael Jackson, best one of all time. And then
we watched it.
And I was like, I don't like it.
First of all,
he's had just way better performances.
First of all, production value from 1993 to fucking 2024, it's gone up significantly.
Well, I'm not even talking about that. I just think his song selection was sinkers.
He came out to Black and White Slap.
Oh yeah, that was
Black
great.
or White Slap, and then he did Billie Jean.
Yeah,
great. But then he did We Are the World, We Are the Children, right? What was it?
We Are the or Heal the Heal the World?
I don't know, man. It was
We Are the Children, some shit like that.
You know how Michael Jackson got.
Yeah.
You know how Mike be. And he played every second of that
song.
So it was no medley because if he does a medley of the greatest hits, it's quiet for everybody.
Yeah.
But he didn't do a medley. He wanted to let that song breathe, and it was good, but the performance suffered. Because you're Michael Jackson, you are the greatest. You still owe us something in that performance, and it's okay for you to
come back from the dead and give us a better one. Give us this hologram.
Because if Mike Jack did the hits, I mean, there would be no contest, but he didn't. So he's not the best. His performance is not the best. But fucking Prince, who, to be crystal clear, neither Samantha nor I 2 hours ago was a fan.
Yeah. So I didn't grow up on Prince. My parents were more Michael Jackson people, and I think I know more songs than I know his songs.
Yeah, you do.
But that's later in life. I learned that just being I should listen to this guy's music. But I didn't grow up in him. Yeah, he didn't feel special to me. So when he did the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. I remember being I don't care. I remember barely watching it. I was a fucking 17 or something like that. And we just rewatched it.
Yeah. Only thing I knew about Prince was Purple Rain and the Dave Chappelle sketch.
Yeah.
That's all I ever knew about Prince. And then I would just lie to everybody because you don't listen to Prince when people try to, you know how people get it.
Oh my God.
But I didn't. Sorry. Didn't listen to Prince. He's fucking fantastic.
Oh my God.
At the Super Bowl, he was going the fuck off. I did not know he was such an elite guitarist.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
No,
I had no idea.
So I only know because people talk about him so much.
Yeah.
I've seen, and my brother and Amanda are like huge.
I had no idea.
Yeah, because Amanda's so big, and then so I've watched those things, so I knew, but like I don't think I've ever felt it as much as we did today. I don't know if it was like the lighting, but like I started getting tears in my eyes.
That motherfucker in the rain.
Yeah.
Switch to the cymbal
Oh my
guitar.
God. Yeah.
That motherfucker was going crazy
The whole time.
He was going crazy. It was like,
did Tina Turner song? Did a Foo Fighter song?
he was doing whatever the fuck
Just
he wanted.
crushed.
True rock star shit.
Yeah.
True rock star and fucking hot.
Yeah, I kind of get it.
Prince is my type.
I used to literally be like, why would a girl want to be with someone like that? And then I watched him play
bro.
the guitar, and I was like, yeah,
Dog,
I like it.
Prince is hot.
Yeah, the thing about him, he's a Puerto Rican kid.
And we have no proof.
I have no proof,
but he is.
He's a Puerto Rican kid.
But no
Look
proof.
at his parents, they're Puerto Rican kids.
Yeah, no proof, but ya tu sabe. You know what I'm saying? But no, man. Prince
He's 5'5". Don't tell me he's not Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a short king. Yeah, he's a short king with a fat ass.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have 3 aunts that look just like Prince. 3 titis.
Literally.
That look just like Prince. But he's so good, so talented, and we love the Super Bowl performance so much that we went to like his other. He's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
What a fun time in life. 2024, 2 fucking 30 somethings. Like, you know, it's pretty good. That fucking Prince kid.
Yeah, you guys ever heard that
Prince kid's
guy?
pretty good, man. The guy from one of those Dave Chappelle skits. He put that in your little skit. Put that in your skit and do it. No, but Prince probably because we watched Beyonce 2013 was fucking.
No, yeah, that's number 2 for me.
That's Lights Out. That's holy shit.
That was number 2.
Beyonce, first of all, fucking sexy.
Oh my God, please.
And then like the voice is unmatched.
It's unmatched.
Unmatched live.
Which, yeah.
I mean, because Michael Jackson probably a better singer because he's the greatest, but like
no,
when he
I don't
sings
think.
live,
I don't know. There's
doesn't
no
matter.
way he's more of a technical better singer than she is. There's just no way.
Either way, when he sings live, I can't tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like it just sounds like his record, which is not a bad thing, but it's just like these. But Beyonce, you know, she's singing live and she wows you consistently.
Yeah.
And you know, and she's fucking
because she'll do
all over the place dancing.
She'll do it after dancing. She'll do a song and do a run you've never heard her do, and it'll be harder than the one that she recorded version. And you're like, oh,
yeah, 100%.
How you just danced around this? She's incredible.
And she's gorgeous.
Yeah. Seeing her live and hearing her voice live, like being at her concerts, it's like everyone goes there for the dancing and the whole production, but like I don't know if it's just because I love like the art of singing, but like hearing her hit these notes live, I've never heard her crack, miss a note. Yeah. She's incredible. Like it's outrageous.
Every time you see Beyonce, she's flawless.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
And then there's stupid people that'll be like, Beyonce can't even sing. And it's like, you're just an idiot.
So we say that to say that watching 2013 Beyonce, we're like, oh, this is the best.
Yeah.
This probably got to be the best. And then we watch Prince after that, and we're like, Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, Prince, Beyonce for me. And then Usher, I liked Usher's a lot.
I liked Usher's a lot. It wasn't, but watching it, I felt like I was at a concert.
Yeah. So I drop in the comments what your favorite Super Bowl performances of all time were, and we'll just tell you that Beyonce was better.
Yeah, but then we watched a couple bad ones.
Yeah.
We watched which at the time I loved Aerosmith,
NSYNC, Britney Spears, Nelly, and Mary J. Blige made me want to kill myself.
It started out with such potential, and then. JC just hit the space bar like to pause it. He's like,
because Nelly starts rapping country grammar
I
over
Walk
This Way, and I'm like, oh my God, because what looked like a fucking train wreck to me, Nelly was like, call Tim McGraw.
Oh my God, do you remember that? I forgot all about that.
That changed Nelly's life.
My head. I hate that song.
Nelly was like, I need more. Which I respect. I do respect because he cashed out. But Nelly was huge, and he still is.
Yeah.
I mean, but I thought the performance was fucking abysmal.
No, it was. No, he came out. He said, "I'm still a sucker for whatever did that." What's
still a sucker for cornrows. I never changed that.
Yeah,
body is bad, mama, but when your brains out, I'm still the same. Oh, shake your tail feather.
No, what's the original manicure and pedicure toes? He says that in another song, and then he says, "I'm still the same," and that's all. That's what he comes out to with Aerosmith, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was real bad.
And then it's like I feel like they made Mary do that.
Yeah,
because she's just standing there and like fucking Steven Tyler's like in her face, and she's just like, motherfucker. Yeah, if you don't get this. Yeah, it was so weird.
Go back and watch that, and Rolling Stone has that in their top 10.
Yeah, it's actually insane. But I mean, also though, I do remember when it was on live. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
You see Brittany and Justin
together. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but it was awful. It
was so bad.
Then we just started looking up other people. Paul McCartney did it once. Yeah. Apparently, it was a big deal. I couldn't name a Paul McCartney song. Couldn't name a Beatles song. Hey Jude, right?
Yeah, Hey Jude is theirs.
Okay, so
Mother Mary.
They got that Mother Mary. I know the Virgin Mother Mary. I don't know no songs about it. I don't want to hear it. And then we looked up the Rolling Stones. Got some slaps.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know one fucking Rolling Stones song. Yeah. And then we just kept like, wow. Like everyone. I'm like, they are great.
These guys are pretty good. Yeah.
We had a
come to white Jesus moment today. We're like, these fucking Bon Jovi guys don't miss.
I kind of love Bon Jovi.
This fucking Bruce Springsteen fella's pretty good. Somebody should get him in Madison Square Garden and let him sing his little skits.
He should have a fucking residency.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking good. But yeah, so we had a blast. We had a blast watching the Super Bowl with all the homies. Usher killed it. I would say Usher somewhere in the top 10.
Yeah, I would say so too.
And then we got to figure it out. But definitely Beyonce and Prince.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I know that's nothing new to anybody else, but just something we wanted to share with the group.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes you have a long. Sometimes you get laid off. You got to go back to the past when things were good.
Sometimes you go. That was for us.
It's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
You have any one things about you that you want to do?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell. We are finished this season of Love on the Spectrum, which is the best show. I love it. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It really is it's a feel good show.
It is like it shouldn't be it has no right to be as good as it is.
It's such a great show.
Because we shouldn't be allowed to watch it.
Why?
Because when you explain the show to other people, there's no way to do it without sounding like it's fucking crazy.
Well, because when you say it's like a dating thing for people on the spectrum, people think it's like a dating show, and it's not. No, it's like they're treating them with such care, and they're like, it's just for years that people were told that like if people on the spectrum didn't want love, and they're like, we do. Yeah. They crave all the same things that we want. Yeah. They just express themselves differently. Yeah. And it's just, so you just see them get to be on these dates, and it is nice. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, because it's crazy. It's crazy. I love it.
I love it. I'm about to start crying.
I love it too.
But we started watching that, but you start to see the full spectrum. Yeah. So you see people that are really, really have bad social skills, to people that you're like, oh, I wouldn't even think this person's autistic. I might have been obvious. Like, oh, she's a little weird. Yeah. But I wouldn't have thought that she was autistic. So there was this one girl, Danny, who she's kind of Stone Cold Stunner. She's kind of hot.
Danny's kind of racked up.
Yeah, she's racked up. Yeah. And she was on last season,
especially for.
Jesus Christ. And we're back. So Danny's hot, and she was on last season, and she was back on this season, and this season she's talking about like she wants to get railed.
She wants her eggs cracked. Yeah.
She wants a name dropped.
Yeah. She was trying to get by her words, not mine. She's trying to hit a home run.
Yeah, she's trying to hit a home run. Yeah. And there's this
same.
Which is whatever. She's
who is it?
Yeah. So she's explaining it to this guy. She's like on this date with this guy, and she wants to know if he's open to sex before marriage. Yeah. And he at first is like, no,
I'm Christian.
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't believe in that. And then she's like, my aunt says that you should live your life to the fullest and do whatever you want to do. And then he's like, all right,
yeah,
like that. He's like, you know what? He remember he was like, I never thought of that way. Now, and that's how he talks too. I'm not just doing that accent. That's literally how he talks. How he sounds. And then, so anyway, they haven't even kissed at this point yet. No. And so they finally kiss, and then they're just holding each other in this thing. And I got a little turned on.
Yeah, Samantha. So
I was watching, I was like, oh no. Yeah. I like felt it, and I was like, I shouldn't be. But also, why not? You know what I mean? I believe everybody's equal.
Yeah, equal opportunity.
Yeah. And honestly, it wasn't even them kissing. I'm such a woman. It was the intimacy that was getting me. I was like, wow, they are like, it was so beautiful. That's like, I would watch that porn. Yeah. I would watch that. Yeah.
So Samantha.
So we cut all that out.
No, keep it in. Keep it in, leave it in. What's happened is, Samantha and I are no different from any of you guys. When we hang out, we watch shows. We, for lack of a better term, we Netflix and chill. But when we Netflix, we are watching Love on the Spectrum. Yeah. So before we have sex, we are watching people with autism and Down syndrome be romantic. Yeah. So our dirty talk to each other is not standard dirty talk. It's not like, yeah, bitch, you like that shit. It's like,
do you like it? Yeah.
Oh, do you like dinosaurs?
Oh, is it raining out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you want to see the new Transformers movie? And that's our dirty talk now because our Netflix and chill has changed.
Yeah, I'm like,
bit.
are you in animation?
This is bad.
No, I love them.
But it is a great show. You guys should go watch
Yeah.
it because out of context, it sounds like we're just making fun. Which is
No.
the problem with not the problem with the show, but what's difficult about telling people about the show is that out of context, it sounds like we're just doing impressions of people on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Which we are.
Which we 100% are.
But it's okay because
We love
they're
them.
humans and
Yes.
they deserve nice things.
Yes.
But they have very specific speech
Yeah,
patterns.
it's
that unfortunately horn us up. So now anytime we see a person in the street with Down syndrome, Samantha's like, let's go home.
Well, yeah, I'm like, I please,
Yeah.
I gotta change my underpants.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my thing this week. Is I realized, I would, if I was an employer, it would be equal opportunity for everybody.
Yeah, equal
no
opportunity.
discrimination under my watch.
No discrimination under my watch or under my panty.
Yeah,
Just what it is.
and I also heard autistic guys have big dicks.
Yeah.
We should cut that out.
No, I've heard that too.
Yeah, no,
you know,
it is,
what's his
it
what's
is
his
a
name?
stereotype.
What's Abby and David?
Oh
you
my
know
God.
David's pack-a-lackin'.
Yeah, because you know Abby is what it is.
Shit.
She's stacked.
Stacked, guys.
She's stacked.
Yeah, Abby's fucking she fat old butt.
I love Abby is everything for me.
To a degree, it's probably the same thing that Theo Vaughn said, like evolution. The reason why, let's just think about it.
Just think about it, because you're saying things I never
thought of. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna do it for one thing about we, and then we're gonna move on into our next segment. You want to do a ISO boom because we got the news from Nico.
Oh yes.
Yes, we'll do a little quick ISO
one.
boom. Because shout out to our super duper softie.
Yes.
Nika put some respect on her name.
Yes.
Snot Keeks and Sneaks. And she hit me and Samantha last night. She was like, I got a couple topics. And because she's a super softie, she fucking calls the shots. All right.
Well, it wasn't a topic. Larsa just posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a topic that, well, she did give us a topic. And
Yeah.
she gave us the greatest news
The greatest news I've ever heard in my life.
Larsa Pippen
And Marcus Jordan
split. And hopefully he left her because fucking good for him.
Yeah, I can't stand Larsa at all, and I'm so glad that that's over.
So, yeah,
I can't believe it didn't work out.
If you guys are living under a rock, Larsa Pippen, the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, was dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan,
Yep.
and there was a 16-year age gap.
Yeah.
And everybody was just acting like it wasn't weird.
Literally, nobody acted like it was weird. Everybody said it was weird because
Yeah,
it was weird. Even his dad.
Yeah.
Even Michael Jordan was on a podcast and like, man, it's weird.
I don't want them. He's like, I don't support it.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Why would he? It's
Bruh.
so weird. It's so weird, and probably for Larsa's kids too. I also, it's very funny that for me looking at this, I was like, no matter how rich you are, you when you go through a breakup, you're just gonna have a quote phase.
Yeah,
you're gonna go through a quote phase on your story. You're just gonna, just today she put something else like a man that should whatever, and it's like, yeah, all right, Larsa,
Like, baby,
call a therapist.
Yeah, you didn't get dumped. You got laid off. Okay, and I've been there. Just go out, get a plasma facial, and mishear a couple people. It's not so hard. Don't embarrass yourself. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, but it's what it is. I'm very happy, and I feel so because like Bravo, I've gotten so into it.
Yeah.
Larsa is my number one enemy. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like her at all.
anything about her.
Yeah, I can't stand her. And then shout out to David, my bestie. He hates her on Housewives, but
Yeah.
he used the word love. He said I loved her on Traitors.
Well, David,
And just David, I always knew you had bad taste.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
well, the thing with David is that
Yeah, David also thought one of our friends, this girl Alex, we used to chill with, was cool.
No,
You know what
the
I
thing
mean?
about David's hot.
Yeah,
David's a hot kid. We don't keep him around for his brains. We keep him around for his good looks.
Yeah, I hated her on Traitors. I thought she was such a, well, I guess she made for good TV though.
Oh, of course. Yeah, she makes for good TV on
I
Housewives.
don't think she does. I think she's a waste on Housewives.
I think it's at what cost. I just don't like the TV that she makes. It's
Yeah.
entertaining, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't fuck with it. So a little moment of celebration for the end of just the downfall of one of our haters.
Yeah.
Who, make no mistake, has no idea that we exist, but we are.
Yeah.
We like your.
Also, if I met Larsa Pippen, I'd be hype. I don't care.
I would not be hyped.
I would just be like, oh shit, it's Larsa
I'd be
Pippen. Bozo.
I'd be like, bitch, your ass is fake, and we know it, and it's okay.
It's
Just say
okay.
it.
Just say you have a fake ass.
Yeah, just-
and please stop telling everybody that you were having sex with Marcus Jordan 5 times a day.
Oh my God!
Five times
It was that. That was not. I mean, I hated her before that, but that was like this bitch is dumb.
5 times a day with Marcus. And what did she say about Scotty?
4 times a night.
Oh, so the same thing.
4 times a night.
Well, because she had to, after you say you have that much sex with your ex-husband, you have to say
have more
do
sex
it.
with the new one. And Marcus Jordan is what, 37? 37 years old, something like that?
I've literally
Doesn't
no
matter.
idea.
Marcus Jordan can't get it up that many times. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's not how penises work, cuz. Sorry to go tell everybody the truth.
But that Larsa thing brought us into a topic that Nika gave us.
Oh, and the question was posed, after a breakup, should all your friends unfollow your ex?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't care. I know that you care deeply.
I care very deeply.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. No, I don't. I guess. I think it's weird if you're like interacting with her.
Well, yeah, interact, but like I think it's weird. I think it's weird in general.
I think it's weird to interact with their stuff.
Interact meaning what? Like comment or like?
But interact.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're not going to interact with their stuff, why not just unfollow?
Because you want to keep tabs.
On why?
I don't know. Or like, sometimes I just feel like, I always used to feel like when I unfollowed somebody, it was so like, I felt bad.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't want my friends to have to like make this like, you're not Samantha, unfollow. Like it's just something.
That is
But
exactly.
I do have friends that are so ride or die. Like literally the minute like I told Katrina that I was leaving my last boyfriend, she's like, oh good, so I can unfollow him? And like just grabbed her phone.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
And unfollowed him immediately.
That's how it should be. Because what are you still there for?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? What is important? Why do you got to know how they doing? Why do you got to support them? They mean, if you're my homie, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if you're my homie and I'm like, yo, this person hurt me, I'm not with this person. Even if it was amicable, I'm like, yo, I don't want to ever see this person again. Why you got to keep, why are you still there?
Well, because I guess if also like if you've developed a friendship with somebody.
But that's the problem.
But that isn't. You live in a world where like people don't, you think that like, you think you can control emotions and like
Yes.
people build friendships in relationships with people's partners and then you don't just like this isn't fifth grade.
Yeah, it
choose
is.
a side. No,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
not.
Yeah, it is.
People become
For
friends
my
with people.
friends, not my friends. If it's my friends' girlfriends, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys can develop a genuine friendship. But my homies developing a genuine friendship with somebody that I'm not dating anymore, you can calmly get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry if that's too harsh, but I think that's objectively ridiculous. What are you so fucking friendly about? What's so cool?
Well, I don't know.
Or if y'all like her more than me, do say that. Then don't be friends with me. You do. Unfortunately, you kind of have to pick sides after a breakup.
I don't think it's that deep, but
It is. I think it is though.
maybe if it was like a bigger relationship.
If it's a relationship of like time, I don't know. I think I don't think it's a lot to ask your friends
I'm
to
trying
unfollow
to think.
your ex.
I've gotten upset when like I've had family members like share my ex's posts.
Oh, that would be a problem.
And I was
saying,
like,
let's cut that at the root.
I was like, the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, because that's crazy for sure.
Yeah. But like, and not mad, but I was like, what the fuck? I like made a joke about it.
Yeah.
But I also don't. Well, I guess the bigger question is why do you go check?
Why do you go check is crazy. That's the problem. You shouldn't be checking. But if you're asking me what I want, I don't want any of my friends being friendly with any of my ex partners. Not partners, but ex like people that I was in a relationship with. Like hanging out and stuff like that. I don't need that. Like keeping up. Congratulations, happy birthday. Why?
Well, hanging out, I think is different.
Why you want their birthday to be happy? Why? Why is it so important that they know that you want them to have a happy birthday at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
Yeah. Maybe on your time off you should go to therapy or something.
Yeah.
Because I think you might need it.
Well, then give me those benefits. Give me the benefits with the domestic partnership. Give me the domestic partnership. I can't afford it. I can't afford the ring. How can I get the ring if I can't afford it? I just got laid off. I didn't get laid on. I got laid off. Can't afford it. We'll save it up.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess I also guess it depends on like how this person. If this person like cheats on you, has a whole other fucking thing going on. That's like
I think even if it's amicable, but that's just my opinion. Because if any of my friends asked me to do that, I would do it.
Well, that's the thing. So I guess that's how I feel. I don't care, but if I ever came to like, hey, can you unfollow this person, and you give me pushback, then I'd be like,
yeah. That's
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But like, I don't care. I also feel like none of my friends have ever like followed an ex and I felt disrespected by it. Like they've never like interacted or anything. I mean, I also don't even know if they're following them.
Yeah. Well, that's because you have, you know, you have.
I have known, but it is actually fun when your friends still follow them, because then like then there's like look at this new girl, and you're like, oh,
I don't want it. I don't want to know.
Oh,
like,
I love that.
No, fuck that. The only I just don't want to. I don't want to see it. I don't want anybody that I'm not in a relationship with anymore to look at any part of my life and be like, oh, I still have access. That pisses me off. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Like when you're like, oh, I could, but I'm still cool with his friends. So I don't like that.
Oh, well,
we're done.
Oh, like they can like see your like if they post something of you and like you don't want them to know what's going on.
Not even with me. It's just I don't know. I just don't want them to feel like they have like access. Like this is my life. You can't still pick and choose people to like. Nah, I don't.
Well, I mean, I guess it is unnatural. It's like a newer thing with social media.
Yeah,
because before people like would never, you would never see people again.
Of course,
if your friends stop bringing somebody around,
how God intended it.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying because like we shouldn't be that up to date with people. Yeah. Like I shouldn't know anything about my exes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And but the problem is, like you said, if I'm checking, which I have in my life, and I'm definitely now I can recognize like that's the problem is that you're checking what your homies are doing around a person that you're not with no more. But man, I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, and I stand in that. And if any of my friends ever ask me, I'd be like, of course, I don't give a fucking shit about anybody but y'all.
Yeah.
Unless like we had kids, now the kids are friends, and like you're married, and that's different. But if it's like a regular relationship, please calmly fucking miss me. Like you can't make another friend somewhere. Fuck you. Because God forbid you friends with my ex and then I bring a new girl around and then you still friends with my... What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
Oh, you mean like friends like they're bringing her around?
Just friends. And what the question's about followed. And I think the root of friendship in today's times is social media. A lot of it is based in that. Obviously not all of it.
Yeah.
But that's a big part of it. That's how you keep up with each other's lives. I'm saying cut that at the root. If we're not friends, why are we following each other?
Yeah.
We don't have to keep up appearances anymore. The relationship's done. What appearances are you keeping up? In my opinion.
I guess, yeah. I mean, my friends would never.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hang out with an ex?
I know. I'm saying I have too many friends. I don't know what they do when they go home. It's just what it is. You know how guys be.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. So shout out to Neeks for that question. And we also got an update on a submission that we got a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, we did it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a couple, maybe episode 31, 32. But we got a confession, which is basically like our own personal "Am I the asshole?" from
which was awesome
from a female listener in Los Angeles. So Softies just nationwide. We're on your side. And if you have a problem, feel free to go to the link in our bio, submit any question, any confession, because we will talk about it, and apparently we'll give updates on it.
Yeah, and I love this person for being such a good sport because we definitely like went in on her sister, but like we're obviously joking.
So yeah, as a recap for what it was, she's 23, lives in LA. She lives with her younger sister or whatever. She lives with her sister. They're very close in age. They're best friends, and she has been living a great life. She's been having a couple sexual partners.
It's the first time she's been single in a while, and
she's had a couple partners, and she likes to bring them over to her house to fuck them. Yeah, and the sister has a big problem. She's like to go to their house. She
doesn't feel safe or whatever.
Yeah, and then we basically told her to tell her sister go fuck off or fuck somebody else because you shouldn't be in my business.
Yeah. So that's that was like a couple episodes ago. Yeah. So then she gave us a follow up, and she wrote, thank you. I knew I wasn't an asshole. I'm honestly so observant of the comfort of others and seeing people's and I'm seeing people safely. No, making sure seeing people safely. It may be a little jealousy, but that's okay too. Human emotion. Thank you for the comments. I have dated 7 to 8 people so far. Fucked 6 of them.
Woo!
Yeah, give her a. Yeah. And that's what we like. And that's what we like.
We're getting active. We're getting out there. We're fucking people.
She said all beautiful people and experiences, which even better than just having sex with 6 people.
Damn, she's saying, yo, I'm putting up numbers and they're all dimes.
Yeah, no, but she's also saying, and they're also making me come.
Yeah, what?
That's what she said. All beautiful people and experiences.
God damn. That's pretty cool.
I think sex isn't shameful when safe and consensual, especially after a long-term relationship with a cis white man.
Oh, well, sister.
Oh, well, you should have
led with that. Should have led with that.
She said, I'm living.
So you didn't get out of a breakup. You got out of prison.
Yeah. So she said she's living, and she said, JC called it, I'm kinky as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So then after that, then we got a question that said, my question is, how were you taught about sex? And how do you think that has impacted your sex life? If you are kinky, did you always know that about yourself? That's a really good question.
That's a great question.
This is like, some people are just, they're like, you like it in the ass? Or like, I'm going to threesome. This was like a well thought out question. I like you.
Because like,
you want to fuck? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't answer that because she definitely does. That's just what it is. But no, how were you taught about sex?
Super shameful.
Yeah.
Like my mom tried to be like.
Well, now knowing your mom, I can't imagine her having the emotional the emotional nuance to make you feel safe around.
Oh no, because also, you know,
she wasn't taught it.
She wasn't taught like that,
Yeah.
and my mom looks at it in a negative way.
Your mom's a Catholic kid.
My mom is beyond
mom's a
that.
Roman Catholic
She's just a scorned woman. Also, just a woman born in 1954,
Yeah,
where
it's just
like
what it is.
a woman, you know, you're like, why would you give it to everybody? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've had conversations with my mom to this day. She's like, why do you just want to give it to anybody? I'm like, because I want to be fucked.
Yeah.
It's just
simple.
it's also for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not giving. What do you mean? I'm not giving anything. I'm getting something as well.
Crazy question, and I apologize if this is offensive. Give me an over/under on the amount of orgasms your mom's had in her life.
No, well, because I know how she feels about my dad. I think he did the job.
Oh yeah, shout out to fucking Frankie. 4 fingers out this motherfucker.
Yeah. I told you the note she wrote when she talked about how good he was.
Good lover.
And so I was taught, like, you know, and my mom would just be like, guys would do anything, you know, for 2 seconds. It's not going to feel good. And, you know, and then she tried to be like, my dad, I don't know, her and my dad must have had a conversation like, this is how we're going to explain it to the kids. And then they both thought it was a great idea. And it made no sense. Because I remember just being like, hey, what's sex? And they're like, when a man touches a woman in a very special way. And I was like, I don't get it.
Damn, I wish that was sex, because then I could just walk around and be like, you just got fucked.
Just took your virginity. Put it in your back pocket.
Ooh, gave it right back. It's behind your ear. Fucked again. No, she'll be lit. I have mad bodies. I'll be putting up numbers.
I love that.
Oh, look at that.
I love that. That's so funny.
You just came. You're welcome. Check your pants. I don't know why we became fucking street magicians, but that's what it was. When a man touches a woman in a very special way.
Well, so I just, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Then I went to Catholic school, and it was like, hey, what's sex? And like, well, don't even have it, so don't worry about it. Yeah.
Who the fuck is asking?
Yeah, there's always like, you know, how do we, you know, not get pregnant? Best way to not get pregnant is to just not have sex. It's
Which
like, well,
is true.
Of course, but I mean, my mom, in the same way that she was shameful, she would be like, yeah, I know you're gonna have sex.
Yeah.
Like, that's what she would tell me. She's like, so you gotta get on birth control. I don't care if he can wear a condom, but you gotta protect yourself.
That's so funny.
So yeah, and then when I found birth control pills, she just made a huge thing about it and started crying.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
I was like, this is what you told me to do.
How do you feel like? Did you feel like that affected you, like growing up and learning and stuff like that, in your experience?
Yeah, I was super ashamed.
Yeah.
Like when I lost my virginity, I remember I was looking at pictures of me like before that day, and I was like, oh my god, I was a virgin. Yeah. And I feel like to this day, like sometimes I feel like embarrassed of the things that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you acting shocked?
No. I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Just asking. I can tell you're still defensive about it.
Yeah. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah. How did you like? Do you remember the first time you ever realized you were into something like kinkier, like not like vanilla?
I don't know if I had like a moment of that. Because I don't know. I can't think of one. Maybe if I keep thinking about it, but I can't think of it. Did you?
I do, and I remember the moment where I don't know why this is I don't know. We've never really talked like this on the podcast before, so we're just having a good time. But shout out to my dad, shout out to my mom, shout out to both of my sisters. Probably.
Oh my god! What even?
Put the earmuffs on KJ, but it's not that bad. Actually, we'll probably put it behind the Patreon. Yeah, we're gonna put it behind the Patreon because it's a bit much, but definitely. I remember the way I learned about sex. I don't remember exactly, but I know I found porn too early.
Oh yeah.
I know I found porn way too early.
Oh okay, I haven't.
Yeah, like I know I found porn way too early. TV had a code on it, and somebody in the house was paying for it. So Bobby might got some explaining to do, but somebody was paying for it. It just had a parental lock.
Yeah.
The code shocker 0000. Put it in there. It was like my first guess, and then I was like fucking maybe 11, 12, dude.
Yeah.
And I was just fucking monster cocks, bro. Just big old schlongs. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. I mean, if that's what you need to have sex, I'm just very ill-equipped.
Yeah.
I just don't have that. And
yeah, because you were 11 years old.
Yeah, I was 11, dude. But make no mistake, you still trying to get out there, get active, touch butts and stuff. And I feel like for me, finding porn so early in my life really, really fucked up the way that I saw sex and yeah, it will do that. Cause dog, I was like, I didn't think I ever had the equipment necessary. Because I'm like, yo, these dudes are pack-a-lacking, and it's just not what I got.
Yeah, but what did you find about kink?
Kink. Well, I said I was gonna say behind the Patreon.
I thought we were just gonna cut it off and then put the.
No, I'll do it. I'll talk about it in the Patreon episode.
Oh, okay.
But no, that was just like me, like as a sexual person, like my mid-20s. But like you start trying stuff. And
yeah.
I was like, oh wow, this is a leap.
Yeah,
to get here, no matter what, it's a leap.
Yeah.
It's just funny. The first time you ever do something kinky, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing. I don't know why.
I want to know.
You want me to just say it?
Just say it.
Just spitting in
spitting in someone's mouth.
And I was like, oh, I don't know why. I'm
vanilla, baby. All right, Jack Harlow in the house.
Oh man, sometimes I forget.
You hyped that up. I was like, what is? I was almost sitting here getting upset.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the fuck did he do?
Yeah. So all right. Well, now I feel my man has attacked. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, Samantha and I.
No.
What?
That first one was obviously joking.
I really do forget that you're a fucking whore. Damn it. Shoot.
No, I'm joking.
No, but I said like that's the first that was like the first like more kinky thing that I've ever done in my life.
Did you want to do it or did someone ask you to do it?
I wanted to do it.
Oh, look at you.
And then I just did it, and I didn't know why. I didn't know why it was such a thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it's just a funny thing because I just don't remember what made me want to do that.
Yeah.
Or why, because it's kind of, it comes out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. You know, so again, you gotta do it. You have to have the thought, and you gotta do it. It's like, well, why am I doing this? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. I don't think there was ever like a moment, but porn did fuck me up because I started watching like weird stuff.
Yeah. What was it? Like what?
No.
Come on, man. No,
like,
you got
I mean, I have said like during the pandemic I watched like clown porn.
Yeah.
But like, no, when I was like younger, I would watch like.
Like what? Go for it, man.
No, we're gonna have to put this.
So say it. You made me say it, and then you made fun of me. So go ahead and say it.
No.
Just say it. Now you have to say it because now I'm gonna get upset.
I was looking at like.
All stations, this is United States Coast Guard, St. Petersburg, Florida. The vessel, Some Adventure 606.
We're just gonna go ahead and call 911 right now. That's. I mean, it'd be like that.
Yeah. So then I was like, then I started feeling like super. I think it's because of how
old were
shameful
you?
it was. No, it was definitely like over 18.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have access to like.
You were in, and you were like, yo.
Yeah.
You started walking around scantily dressed.
No, I never wanted that in real life.
Yeah.
But like it was definitely.
I mean, within the confines of
like consensual.
I've watched stuff like that before.
Yeah. I wasn't watching like snuff porns or something like that. You know what I mean?
Snuff porn.
Where they kill the girl at the end.
What?
Yeah, it's terrible. You never heard of a snuff porn?
No. Yo, you're.
I spit somebody's mouth once or twice.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know if you heard about it.
I watch bitches die.
Yeah, I'm somewhat of a whore myself. I'm what's known as a sexual deviant.
No, I would never watch that. But that was
I did not know that was a thing.
That was like a big.
That makes me sad because I feel like I know a lot about porn.
Yeah, no, snuff films. It was, I feel like they came out of somewhere in South America, but it was like a thing.
Were they dying for real?
No. Like, I mean, I don't know, but it felt, yes, I guess, because it became a big thing, and I think they were like trying to stop it from happening.
Yeah.
But that was the whole thing, is this guy would fuck these girls, like, I'm sure it was like a gangbang situation, and they would kill her.
Damn.
Hopefully not for real, but I don't know. But that's weird.
That's besides the point.
That would never watch it. But I remember that was like a big thing in like the 2008 or 9. It was like a conversation.
Yeah, shit. I've heard of snuff films, but I never knew what they were.
Yeah. But yeah. So I was watching like that stuff. We're definitely gonna bleep out like what I was into.
That's all gone.
Not the snuff stuff, but the stuff that I was watching. So that when I was watching, I was like, I think this is different.
Yeah.
But actually it's not, because you get a couple drinks and a lot of girls and they're like, I love that shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, because it's usually the things that scare us the most that end up eliciting the biggest responses and turning you on. Like, there's a very thin line between fear and fucking it's horned up. You know
why 50 Shades of Grey did so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What it is.
But no, yeah, I don't think I had a moment like that. Like, maybe I did, but I blocked it out because I was ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
And it's just me just not wanting to say what it is.
Yeah.
Because it was you know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just how it is.
Just what it was.
Just what it was, and it's the only thing it's ever going to be.
Yeah.
And it could never be something different.
No.
Because it's what it is. And that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for age 23 female from LA. You are a fucking
give us
queen.
more. Give us way more.
Once a week, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
Yeah, look
Tell
at
us
us
when you go up from 6 people that you fucked to 7. I need to know.
You gotta know. But
you want it to be 7 and 8, right?
Yo, you would never.
No.
If that was
no, and she's my girl. She wouldn't either.
She would fuck you for sure.
Oh yeah, she'd fuck me. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But not.
If you were okay with it, we could. But you like no.
Well, first of all, I don't want to put it on her that we that she wants to fuck.
Hey, Anana, you're getting fucked. All right, no, I'm just kidding. It's just
No, I don't want to put that on her that she wants to fuck. I'm just being funny.
Yeah.
I don't mean anything that I just said. But is there more?
No, there's not.
That's
there's
it.
no more. There's no more left. I got nothing. I got nothing left to say. I've got nothing left. I'm gonna lose my job. I already did.
Yeah.
This is what it is, man. And honestly, I feel like we've been going long so many episodes that it's okay that we gave you guys a little bit of a short one this week.
I feel like we gave him an hour.
Gave you a little hour, you know what I mean? And if you didn't like it, it's just been imagine how bad you feel and then times it by a couple, because that's how I feel because I lost my job.
Yeah. Like my mom would say, if you don't like it, lump it. And I don't know what that means.
I like that, though.
She said all the time. I would be like, I don't like that. She'd say, well, if you don't like it, lump it. And I'd be like, I don't know. And I just never had the balls to ask her what
are other, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other fucking phrases that I heard in my life that I just didn't understand.
Oh my God.
If you don't like a lump, it's a heater.
Did I ever tell this quick little story?
Go for
my
it.
mom, anytime somebody would say, oh, this is loose, or the word loose would come up, she would go, my mom would go, loose is in the Bronx, right? And I didn't know what that meant. So like I grew up thinking that loose was a place in the Bronx, right?
That's very funny.
Yeah. So I like ended up repeating that to like a girl I grew up with, and she would start saying it too, because like we just said it, and then my mom heard her say it. My mom was like, why is she saying that? And I was like, I don't know, you told me, and I just told her it's a place in the Bronx. She's like, no, Luce is a friend of mine. And she was like, we just said that in the house. Like there was a joke between her and my dad, and they would just say it all the time.
Yeah, there was an insider.
But they would say it to me and Michael.
Because it's funny.
To them.
Yeah.
But like I thought it was, so that was the thing. And then and I never had the heart to tell us, just going around thinking that Luce was in the Bronx.
Yeah. I'm heading up to the Bronx. You know, might stop by Yankee Stadium and then take a trip to Luce.
Yeah. I also had another friend say, a white girl that I grew up with, just a little bit chubby. And this guy, pastor, this who she thought was Mexican, said to her, he went, ay, gordita. And then she was like, oh my God, you told me that. And I was like, why are you calling me a taco? Because it was like a gordita crunch.
Gordita crunch taco?
And she's like, he called me a taco. And I did not have the heart. So I was like, that's crazy.
Gordita.
Yeah. And I was like, one day she's going to take a Spanish class.
A pastor said that?
No, a guy passed her in the street.
Oh, I thought you said, I thought a pastor.
No, a guy passed her in the street and was like, ay, gordita. And he's like, he just called me a taco.
Maldita gordita.
Yeah, and I would say I didn't have the heart to tell her. I was like, when she takes her first Spanish class, she's just gonna get hit in the gut.
Yeah, she's gonna have to.
And it was a big one too.
It's gonna be a couple punches.
Yeah, little gorditas.
Little gordita.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, your mom is. I feel like your mom is a wealth of isms. Like
she has
random sayings that she probably has a lot of really good ones.
What she's in the morning. Rise and shine and give God your glory.
Yeah.
My mother, not religious.
Yeah. It's just what it is.
Just what it was.
Oh man! Shout out to Big Gangy.
Yeah,
Gangy in this motherfucker.
What was the one thing that we were saying that Dad say that you did it in a joke once? That Dad say all the time.
Oh, they let just anybody in here. Your dad does that to me every time.
No.
They didn't let anybody in here.
No, there's a word that we were saying that was so funny. Now I can't think of it. That you did it in a joke once. Oh my God. Oh shit! Yes.
Damn. All right. I hope we're gonna edit this down so that it looks more seamless. But we're gonna sit in it until we figure it out.
All right, guys, that was our episode.
Yeah, we can't think of the word, and we're just never gonna think of it. Hopefully, if I figure out what this word is, I will scream it at the beginning of episode 35. But I don't have it for now, and I also don't have any more to talk about because that's just the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much. Happy Valentine's Day to those of y'all. We should talk about Valentine's Day. Yeah. All right, so we can cut all this out.
Okay.
All right, guys. Our last segment of the episode, we are going to do a special Valentine's Day themed this or that.
Yes.
Which hopefully we can try to. This one's gonna be Valentine's Day themed, but in the future, just some this or that's for conversation's sake.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little special one for Valentine's Day.
And you guys can also put that in our Google thing if you have a this or that you want us to like do, and you have a couple of this or that's.
Exactly. That link is always up in our bio for submitting questions and confessions and topics.
Yes. So now we have a this or that for Valentine's Day. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. All right. This or that. Flowers or chocolates?
Oh, we have the same this or that's.
Do we?
Yeah.
Flowers or chocolates?
Flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah.
Chocolates.
I know that.
Why flowers?
I like them better, and I don't really love chocolate. Especially like Valentine's Day chocolate. Because it's like, there's going to be a couple in that heart that I don't like.
Yeah. Because they're going variety.
Yeah.
Chocolate is better. I think chocolate across the board is better than flowers. I think you don't... better yet, let me ask you. Do you realize how far deep you are subscribing to the patriarchy by preferring flowers? Because we put that in your head.
Yeah, I don't care. They're pretty and I like them. I have plants around the house. I like living things like that.
So you're just gonna do what
Yeah,
big
I'm just
pharma,
gonna do. Yeah,
what big government tells
it's
you.
just because right now it's February 12th and JC's trying to get out of buying me flowers.
I'm gonna buy you
in
flowers.
a snowstorm.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy you flowers if it's in a snowstorm.
He'll be buying me flowers in a snowstorm. They'll be here for our next episode for you guys to see.
You know what? It's also you also work from home sometimes, and when we spend all the time together, I don't have time to go out.
You could
and
be
get
like,
it.
hey, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Oh yeah, because I just do that all the fucking time.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna go for a walk. I want to buy you flowers. I'd be like, okay, I'll
that's
suck
not-
your dick when you get back.
All right, well that's cool.
That's a nice thing to do.
That's a good conversation. I'm glad we got to have it because I did not know blowjobs were on the table. That's pretty good. There you go. So now flowers over chocolate's cool.
Stacey too.
Well, yeah, you add blowjobs to anything, it's gonna get a pretty
Yes.
fucking big point boost.
All
no?
right, next one. I have lingerie or an actual gift.
Lingerie or an actual gift? Give me an actual gift. I'll take an actual gift.
That's how attracted you are to me.
I love you in lingerie, but I'll tear that thing up if you were in a fucking burlap sack. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice, but you know, so would an Xbox.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm
babe, I'm not. Think of a regular gift, not a fucking
what?
a brand new car. What are you talking about?
Yeah, one thing about the price, it's not right. No, yeah, I mean, no, lingerie is hot though. I do fuck with lingerie, but I
A
fuck
fucking
with
Xbox. What did you?
I fuck with lingerie, and if it's not an Xbox, I fuck with like practical gifts. I fuck with shit that I could use, and
Yeah.
I could use the image of you in lingerie in my head all day. That's hot, but you know, I like a gift.
Yeah. All right.
What about you? What do you prefer?
I don't really want to wear. I feel embarrassed in lingerie. It doesn't. Well, like I guess what the lingerie I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like when it's so over the top, I just it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't love it at all. So I don't. It doesn't do anything for me. That would be a thing for you. I'm
Yeah.
not like I feel the hottest. I don't.
Yeah,
care.
and you know, don't. If it's for me, don't do it. You don't got to do that because I can imagine your mental space at that time. You're gonna be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a cute little fits, like cute little
Yeah.
things, but
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, I know.
But not that. That's different. I'm thinking about like the full thing.
Yeah.
That I don't like that.
Like trench coat type shit.
Not trench coat, but like I'm talking about like the whole, like the garter belt and
Yeah,
the
all
stocking.
of
It's
that.
just like
It's also a lot to remove.
it's a lot, and then you like what are you gonna be flat foot? You have to wear a heel, and
Yeah,
that
you
just
gotta wear
feels like
heel.
now I just feel like now why am I in heels in my house?
I feel like I don't know. I don't notice, but like not that I don't notice. But do you have to put a face on when you do lingerie, or can you?
I mean, I would assume. I mean, you don't have to.
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
No,
It's the whole, you're just roping yourself into this whole thing.
yeah, it's a lot, and I just feel like I'm like, hey, big boy. I don't like it. I feel like I can just be cute in like underwear. And
I agree. Just fucking get me like a moleskin notebook. I think I'll be fine. Cause all right, next one I'm going to go with. All right, how about for gifts, expensive or thoughtful?
Oh, thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Yeah,
100%.
1,000,000%. Unless it's an engagement ring.
Stupid. I think for gifts, I would rather receive a thoughtful gift, but I would rather give an expensive gift.
Because it's easy.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice thing.
Yeah, but I don't care about expensive things.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't make it any less nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like giving expensive gifts and receiving thoughtful gifts. And I think that's a pretty fair financial trade for whoever I'm
Yeah,
with.
I like to give thoughtful gifts and I like to
receive
receive
thoughtful
thoughtful gifts. So I don't really care what it is that you like to give. Okay.
All right.
I feel like I'm so good at giving thoughtful
I
gifts.
know you are. I feel like I'm not.
Well, then pay more attention.
Well, I can just pay more money. All right, so when you
No,
get
what are you gonna? What? If you didn't give me something expensive, what would you even get me?
I don't
Because I
know.
don't really like expensive stuff.
I guess I'll figure something out. You know what I mean? I'm sure I can find something nice that you'd like.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be as happy as. I don't even need a gift. Just write me a letter.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right. Well, we'll see. I could pay somebody to do it. Pay somebody to write you a poem. That would be thoughtful.
Why don't you write the
Commission
poem?
a poem. I'm not a poet. And I didn't know it.
I can write. I actually used to write poetry.
That makes so much sense.
Does it?
Because you're a fucking
I used to write so much. I have like a book with poems.
poetry book.
Like not like a million of them, but like I have a few.
I'm glad I
I
met you.
I used to write poetry on MySpace.
Yeah, you would have been big on Tumblr.
No, I know. I just never did that. But
I know,
yeah.
you would have been big though. Gabby was big on Tumblr. For
Oh
me.
yeah.
She had a thing where she would type out messages to like people that she had been with or people that she had dated, like, and she'd just take a picture of them in like the message drafts, not the message draft, but like before you send it, she'd take a screenshot of that and post it, but she would never send the messages.
Oh my God.
And Tumblr used to eat it up.
Yeah.
And then I used to be like, hey, Gabby, what's it like to be a loser? Kidding. God, Gabby, please relax. I can hear your blood pressure raising from 3 days later. Just calm down. It was a joke. Don't worry about it. You're a good kid.
That's very funny.
You did poetry? What kind of poetry?
Just like, I don't know, regular poetry. I didn't like take poetry
You
classes.
was like you was in it like Rupi Kapoor?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Rupi Kapoor is?
Oh, I think of one of his books.
Is it Rupi or Ruby?
I don't know who. I think I might have one of his.
She's the one.
Him.
I don't know. She fucking does all her poems are all over Twitter. All the time.
Is it I know. I think I have the book.
Yeah.
Someone got it for me. I have no, but I have like poetry books there, like to all the men I have loved. It's a Dominican woman. Letters to the men I have loved. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Letters to women like me.
You ain't never wrote me a poem.
I haven't written a poem since I was like 18.
All right, you write me a poem and I'll write you a Hot 16 because I used to be a rapper.
I'm not gonna write a poem.
So then I'm not gonna write you a rap.
I didn't ask you to.
Yeah,
because it would be loaded with the N-word.
Yeah, and one thing about you don't want to downgrade because Roy Allen's the best rapper in New York City. Go get his album right now. If I can find his music streaming anywhere, I'm going to blast it.
You're such an idiot.
Yeah, that's what it is. He does have good taste in women. I do want to hear that song that he wrote about you. All right.
You got heard it already. Dress up or casual?
Oh, cash.
Like, yeah.
Cash.
I feel like we're both the same.
I can't dress. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want like I don't want to be dressed up. And I guess another this or that could be like like a fancy restaurant or a more like.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm trying to think of a fancy. I don't know if I've been to a fancy fucking restaurant.
Oh, I have. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been to steakhouses and they want it to be fancy, but I don't adhere to it. But I don't give a fuck about ambiance. I really don't.
Yeah, I want the food to be good.
I want the food to be good. I want it to come out at a reasonable time. I want my server to be nice. That's it.
Yeah, and I want my food to be a reasonable portion. A lot of these these fancy fucking restaurants have these tiny little things, and then the food, it's like I have been to like delicious, like expensive restaurants, but I feel like for the most part, I'm always like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm usually underwhelmed.
I'm 31 years old from Long Island, but I have the palate of a 64-year-old union worker from Ridgewood, Queens. I eat garbage. Okay, all these tastes and hints, I don't care.
No, I know.
The smoky aroma. Is something on fire? Do I gotta call the department? That's what my taste buds sound like.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. Because I'm like, I've been to these fancy restaurants and I'm like, if you don't just take me to Outback and get me a New England clam chowder from the Outback Steakhouse, miss me with all of that. I used to work in a wine shop and like we would do wine tastings and they would like make you smell it and be like, do you smell the wood? And I'm like, I smell wine.
Yeah.
I don't even, people really miss me. One time, the guy that I worked with, he was like super into wine. And he's like, smell it. He's like, it's earthy. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. He's like, think of like manure. And I'm like, well, what?
Shit?
Yeah. And I was like, well, why the fuck do you want wine? It tastes like shit.
Yeah. I'm smelling shit. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm smelling.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, it's crazy. And I also don't even know if they smell it. I think they're making fun of it. I think they're making, I think they're making it like they're pretending to smell these things.
It's like, bro, if you don't cork this and bring out the fucking barefoot, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, you got any Moscato?
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. But I also feel like people do that with weed now. Weed has become so annoying.
Oh, they're getting like super snobby with it?
No, like you'll go to a place and they're like, yeah, this strain's going to make you feel like euphoric.
Well,
and you're going to feel like light and this. And I'm like, I'm going to feel stoned. Yeah, and I'm going to eat a lot of food and it's just what it's going to be. Stop trying to make this, let me just get high. Stop making this try to be like this, like elevate yourself. Give me the weed so I can go get stoned and eat Entenmann's donuts.
Yeah, we didn't buy any. We should have bought some.
Yeah.
Fuck, we really fucking fumbled the bag on that. But, the reason why is because the clientele's changed. They're selling it to rich white people now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's legal, so much different people are buying it. So they're trying to upsell.
Ugh, I hate that.
I know.
I want to go. Like we went to the place today to get weed, and it was a woman that had nails this long. 2 of them missing, fell off. We don't got that one. We only got this one. Okay, perfect. That's great. That's what I want. Yeah. Don't tell me how this is gonna make me feel.
I want my weed shops to be run by the same women who run the Jamaican spot. I want you to be rude.
No nonsense.
I want you to be nasty.
Yeah.
Very nasty and very rude. Yes, I want that. I want you to just don't even tell me what you got. Just tell me what you don't.
Yeah.
And let me figure it out.
No, yeah. Tell me what you have to tell them what you want.
Tell me what you not have.
No, they're gonna say I love that. Going to a Jamaican spot and being like, oh, I'll have that. Oh, we don't have that. Okay, fine, I'll have that. No, we don't have that.
We not have that.
Why don't you? Then I'm like,
a beef patty. We not have that.
yeah. I'm like, well, what do you have?
Yeah.
Tell me what you have. But yeah, weed. Yeah, I want my weed people like that. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Man, we just got this new strain in, man. Oh my god. It smells like strawberries. I'm like, it smells like weed.
Yeah, calm down, Cab Washington.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking relax.
Although today I did open my pre-roll and I was like, it smells like chocolate.
Yeah, so maybe you should shut the fuck up because you are the clientele and they are doing a good job.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Samantha the other day, this is very funny. I don't smoke weed, so I don't really know the difference. But Samantha came home like 2 weeks ago with like a fucking eighth of sour diesel. And I'm like, even I know that is not that thing that's supposed to be happening anymore.
Yeah, I was acting like it was 2008 again.
Yeah, just I thought you were going to bring up Purple Haze next.
Honestly, sour diesel, I forgot how great it was.
Yeah, I don't know what it does, the difference, but I'm like, sour diesel, I'm like, that shouldn't be happening anymore.
I really enjoyed that high. I was like goofy.
Oh my
God, not me now explaining weed.
That's so funny. You coming home with sour diesel in 2024 is like me walking out of the house with a fucking Fabulous basketball jersey, like the half and half, baggy to my fucking
knees,
ankles, dude.
yeah.
That's the equivalent.
That is literally. I was so hype
time.
about it too.
Just what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got another one. For a date, dinner or an activity?
Ooh. I love to eat, but I want to do both.
Yeah, but I mean, you shouldn't have to. Pick.
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't have to pick, but I do love an activity. But the girl's gotta eat.
Yeah, I'm 9 times out of 10. I'm a dinner guy.
Yeah, I like to eat. I do love an activity though. Like I think I like doing different things. Cause also Valentine. I mean, in regular, you know what? In regular days, like a regular
Most
date,
days we're gonna go.
I'm gonna go dinner, but like Valentine's Day, they overprice everything.
True.
And I'm like, ugh, I don't even want to handle it. I don't even want to deal with it. I can't even speak. I'm so tired.
I know. We're gonna wrap it up. I do like activities. They are fun. I always drag my feet on them though. I don't know why the idea of an activity makes me want to fucking die. But every time we do something that's activity based, I always have a good time.
Yeah, I don't know why you.
I don't know why either. I should explore that. But like the golf thing that we did for my birthday 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was really fun.
Holy shit,
that was really fun.
So much fun. We should do more stuff like that.
Oh yeah, we should. That was really fun.
We will.
But yeah. I'm actually excited because this is gonna be like our first Valentine's Day that we're actually because last year we did a show.
Oh fuck,
we don't have to talk
show
about
of
it
all time,
yeah. So we did a show together and then so we didn't get to really like we still celebrated, like I made dinner and we had a thing, but like we didn't get to spend the whole day.
Yeah, but now we took the night off from shows. We're just gonna spend time with each other and maybe we'll stop by. I'm just kidding. I'll pull that out. They suck, but that's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
But we are excited to spend Valentine's Day together. I do love you, and I am excited for our future and our present.
Yes. Me too.
I love you, and I love you all.
Yes.
And thank you so much for watching this episode. That's going to do it for Soft Launch. We'll catch y'all next week. Remember, go to the Patreon, www.patreon.com/softlaunch. $5 a month, become a super softie, and be our favorite person on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
But until then, we had a blast. We love you guys.
Shout out to Priscilla. Priscilla is a Patreon of ours too.
Shout out Priscilla. Yeah.
Yes.
And shout out all you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.